Alright, welcome to the stream, everyone. Um, alrighty. So, welcome to the stream. So, give me around, 2 minutes to share out the stream link real quick, and then we will get right into things because, this series just got a gigantic upgrade. I never summoned you, Siri. Um, and you will see what I mean by that in just a minute. Get shareable link. Shareable link has been gotten. Nice. Alright. So, link sharing, here goes. So, eventually, well, yes, eventually, but also hopefully, um, hopefully and eventually, we will be able to get some viewers in here so that we can make this video just that tiny bit better. Get some active viewers, hopefully. Be able to get some chat out there. Be able to get the chat going. Get some people talking in the chat, stuff like that. Yeah. I'm gonna try and keep talking while I continue to do the link sharing. But if I don't, just know that I'm doing the link sharing, which is gonna make things just that tad bit harder to keep narrating. Ooh, and we are at 1 viewer. Welcome, viewer. I have no way of telling who you are, so I don't exactly know if you're a viewer that's not me or if you're just YouTube counting me as a viewer. Please take no offense to that. I wasn't trying to offend. If you did, I'm very sorry. Alright, skip over that one like normal. YouTube promo. To-do. Among Us, we can still self-promo in. Self-promo, here we go. Not gonna use that one. r/streaming, however, we are going to use. And I think, apart from Alliance of YouTube Idiots, that is the last Discord server that I have to self-promo in. So welcome to the stream, everyone. Alrighty. So, while I'm at it, I'm just gonna go ahead, do Reddit stuff. Just get everything out there currently. I always have like an r/streaming subreddit that I put stuff in. It's on their self-promotion mega thread. I'll do that. And then I'll only do a couple of subreddits for right now. Not promo. Self-promotion YouTube. I will just get all of this stuff out of the way. Alright. Just confirming my mic is on. It indeed is. Self-promote. Alrighty. We're going to do that. We're going to go into live streams. Nope, don't need to do that. Roblox Studio live stream. Alright, what else? I'll just Google Roblox. Here we go. Let's do that and see if the post gets taken down. I'll be really curious to see if it does. Alright, that should be all we need for right... Ooh, actually, stream tags. That's the other thing we need. Tags. Roblox Studio. Toy Factory Tycoon. Roblox Game Building, Game Making, Programming, Lua, Roblox Tycoon. That should work for now. Alrighty. So, before we actually get into the meat of building this tycoon, there are a couple things that, really quickly, I just want to do. So, it transitioned. Awesome. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, or of this live stream, or whatever you want to call this event, we are going to be building a toy factory tycoon. Now, a lot of you guys who have been sticking around for the channel for a while now know that I don't exactly have the best history of making good tycoons. You know, I make tycoons for the stream, I do all that stuff. Oftentimes it looks cool, but it's not exactly the most fun to play. It doesn't have the most original items, and that is why I present to you guys, wait for it, there it goes, this little chart here of what everything we're going to be doing is going to end up looking like. This is the chart that I have up on my screen as well at the moment. I don't have it up on the PC screen, but I have it up on my Mac screen. So, in terms of the colors and tags, you guys might be a little bit confused by that. It's going to be one of the first things that we try and tackle. But essentially, we're going to have the buttons are going to be color-coded. And, mind you, this may change as we come up with more, this may change as we progress the tycoon. We might decide that we don't like it or something. But basically, each button style is going to be color-coded. So we should be able to have all of the color codes and everything, have it look really nice. In terms of tags, the in the button label, we're going to try and have a tag. I'm not sure how to do it, to be honest. So that'll be fun trying to figure that out today. In terms of floors, we're going to have a floor that is dedicated to making Jack-in-the-Boxes, a floor that is dedicated to teddy bears, a floor dedicated to remote control cars, a floor dedicated to slime, and a floor dedicated to Play-Doh. Now, I will warn you guys that these, I will warn you guys that the meshes are not quite exactly what they could be. I don't know how to work in Blender at all to be able to make meshes of my own, so I had to find stuff off of the Roblox website, which is not exactly easy to do. And then in terms of classes, those are basically the things that house the tycoons. So we'll have Barbie, which will be pink. I also took a list of the top 10 toy brands and made them into this. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. But Barbie's going to be pink. Playmobil will be blue. K'NEX will be black or a deep gray. Hasbro will be teal, and Mattel will be red. So we can now... Oh, whoa. That's gonna lag. That's really gonna lag there. Alright. So now we can go back into Roblox Studio and actually take a shot at being able to construct this. So the first thing that we do anytime we create a game in Roblox Studio, specifically a tycoon game, would be, nope, not under models. We want under my models, and we want to scroll all the way down to Zednav's Tycoon Kit. So this is the default tycoon that it gives us. And we are not going to work with this in the end. So, first thing that we are going to do, also, just my goodness, does this monitor look good. First thing we're going to do is ungroup, like it says to ungroup. We're going to get rid of the thumbnail camera. We're going to get rid of the delete me. And then we're actually going to go into here. So Fighting Bears is not the class name that we want. And hello, viewer. Oh, bye, viewer, as well. My mic is still on, right? Yep. Awesome. Oh, I can go out of studio mode. That'll make it a lot easier to edit things. Tycoons, we can go... What did we say the first class was? We'll make it Barbie. And team color is now going to be pink. So the first thing that you will see as soon as we play this is, and as soon as I break my computer to get it to play, give it a second. It's going to take it a bit. Roblox Studio normally goes through a not responding phase. There we are. First thing you'll see is a Barbie class with a pink name and a pink spawn area. That is exactly what we want. So because we don't use buttons for game passes and all that, we can go ahead and get rid of that. Now, next thing that we are going to need to do is colorizer. We don't need that. So in purchases, we're going to get rid of colorizer, get rid of materializer. Those things are very unessential only because we are using meshes, and we don't really want to give an option to override the mesh. That would not be within our best interest. So mine sort of is, yeah, we can go without that. Mega Dropper, we're not going to use. Upgrader, we will use. I need to read this email, so give me 1 second. Alright, that's not that important. Just postponing the start of Squash Streamlabs. Why? Okay, that was weird. Streamlabs randomly just went down to like 20 frames a second or something. But anyway. So, we now have this to work with. So for buttons, we need begin working. Actually, do we? No. We don't. We don't need that. Because we can turn dropper 1 into begin working. Yep, that works. Walls and stuff we need. Colorizer, don't need. Materializer, mega dropper, upgrader, walls. Got it. Alrighty. So, now the next thing to do is modify our buttons. Which doesn't sound that fun. But I think it will be fun. So let me just do this. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Hello, new viewer. You might have left by the time I got to seeing the fact that we had 2 viewers, but... Or YouTube metrics just could not be updating. These are all possible things. So we need to modify the button for... Okay, yeah, we're back down to 1 viewer. Alright. We need to modify the button for dropper 1. So first of all, this becomes dropper 1. And actually, we can go in and edit the purchases to make this jack in box dropper 1. So now, dependency for dropper 1 doesn't exist. An object now becomes jack in box dropper 1. Alright, I can settle with that. Price now goes down to 0. So, humanoid is the next part. Name humanoid. I don't know how this works, to be totally honest with you guys. Okay. Alrighty. Roblox Studio, how to edit text, color of humanoid. So, basically, alright, I'm gonna have to figure this out on my own because there's literally nothing on the internet to help me. So basically, display name right there is what we need. So I'm going to insert a script. Now, mind you, this may not work, and we may have to throw out the entire tag system. I hope we don't, but we may. So, as Roblox Studio starts to freeze, no, not under buttons, but under there, we're going to insert a script that says humanoid. Wait, is there any importing? Nope. That says humanoid is equal to script dot parent dot humanoid. So now humanoid dot, what options does it give us? Dot display name equals, and what error is that giving us? If I do that, that's not gonna help, is it? Nope. Alright. Equals get. I'm like, is it that? Expected identifier when parsing expression got. Alright, we're gonna try this. Does it give us... Alright. So can I do... Yep. Then... Let's see if we do that, what result does it give us? Because mind you, we're looking for the results here. Alright. Just post this, see if I can get us some more viewers. Alright. So, it does seem to have a button. So, now what we need to do is go into said script and say 5 and see what that does to this. Because if it does what I think it's gonna, yep, alright. So script.parent.name plus 5. Let's try that now and see if it works the same way that Java does, which I don't expect it to. But if it does, then that would be awesome. Nope, that is not how that works. So, let's see. Lua, how to add multiple lines to a string, maybe? Here we go. Alright, I just saw something that might help us. Script.parent.name plus 5. Let's try that. Is it going to give me an error there? Nope. So what we really need to do is, what needs to happen is that we basically need to figure out how to get multiple items in there. So we've got this. So it might honestly be simpler than I'm making it. Clearly not. What if I do and for in addition to? Nope. What if I just do that? So this script, I unfortunately don't have an image, and I don't have the ability to show what I'm trying to do. But basically, oh, whoa, didn't mean to do that. So right now, the humanoid is having, it's got no value in it. So it's displaying what the name of the parent that it is in. It's displaying that. So like the button name is ByDropper1, and the humanoid is looking at that and going, I don't have a display name set. I'm going to default to displaying my parent name, which is something along the lines of ByDropper1. Well, not something along the lines of, but just is. Along the lines of, not even along the lines. It just is ByDropper1. What I'm trying to have it do is put in another item into that so that I can put together two strings. And what I think I might need to do is I think I might need to, it's going to give me a bunch of errors here. I'm open to ideas if you have any. String humanoid message. Hello, the Gaming Scout. What's up? Does var work? Nope. What is HL2 beta? I've never heard of that one. String variable in Lua. Half-Life. I've never heard of that game. I'll have to check that out when I'm done stream. Is it gonna let me do that? It's not gonna let me put a value of null. So for right now, I will put nothing. I'll have to take a look at that. What is the game, like, even about? So, it's now showing our nothing message. So script.parent.name plus 5. Let's see if it can do it when I'm not trying to send it there. The fact that it nearly just crashed gives me hope. No, so it can't. Let's see how to combine variables into one string Lua. There's gotta be some kind of way to do this. Like, there has to be. And just give me the way to be able to combine the thing. Because so, sorry I went silent there. I was reading the message about Half-Life. So, actually, let me bring up my reference here. So, that's gonna lag out the stream. Basically, the colors and tags, so droppers are gonna be red, so we don't need to change the button color at all. But what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to have a tag in the button name as well. So that basically we can have it be a little bit more organized and we can also color code the stuff. Because I think that would be a nice change compared to what we have been doing, where it's just all over the place. I'm also trying to make a semi-decent game, because the better game you make, the more people are more likely to play it, and the more fun it is to create on stream once you get things going. So it would be meant to say something on top of by dropper 1 that says dropper in red, and then by dropper 1. You know, I might not be able to get that to work. We'll see. I want to see if that'll work. Basically, it's as simple as trying to combine two variables into one. But it's not letting me do that. Yeah, because see, it's going to give me an error when I try to do that. Possibly. Just as long as it can work with the humanoid. That's what needs to... Because what happens if I put a billboard GUI in there and put text label? Oh, I would need to use the billboard GUI instead of the humanoid. I think that's what you're going for. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's try that, because I can always copy over the humanoid from another object. Billboard GUI. Head with mesh. If I get rid of that mesh, does it? Awesome. That gives us access to be able to change button color. So now we need text label. Yes, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Fantastic. I did not know that that existed. So thank you for that. There we go. So this becomes a much simpler script than the other one would have been. See, this is why I don't develop on my own. This is why I develop on stream, so that I have viewers and other people to help me correct my silly mistakes. And it's also just way more fun to develop on stream, to be honest. Rename tag. So now background transparency 1. Alright. Text is tag. Line height. Text scaled. We don't quite need that, but I need it like 24. Text stroke color. We don't need. Text color is gonna be white. Alright, this is good. Rich text? Nope. Maybe we do want text scaled. Text transparency? Nope. Bold. Yes. So for right now, we are going to have everything. Ooh, somebody just subbed. Thank you for subbing. I believe that says 105. My thing hasn't shifted yet. There we go. 105. Thank you for subbing. So that says tag, and now we can do this. See, this is gonna be weird. So I don't know which one is okay. The 200 is fine, but we need this to go up to like 100, so that tag is 50, position 50. There we go. Now, name for this is going to be not caps lock. Name. Simple as that. But now there is a lot of stuff that we have to change for this to look semi-decent. So we need that. We also need this to do that. And now we need a script in here that says, so we can take the script from before and we can say script.parent.name dot okay, that was a bad idea. Name object name, even worse of an idea. Let's use camel case. Object name. Can change this over to tag, and I can also switch this into header, which, if we are looking at this, now needs to be that. So script.parent.objectName.text is equal to script.parent.parent.name. So let's save this and let's run it real quick, just to double check that this is working the way that I want it to. So see, it says tag and then by dropper 1. That is exactly what we want. Thank you for pointing out the billboard UI because that is a lifesaver. Man. So now that that works, now we need to mess around with this tag thing that I want to do. So what I want is string value. Rename tag. And now this we can put to tag view. And tag here is dropper. So now we can go into here and say script.parent.tagView.text is equal to script.parent. Not absolute position. Script.parent.parent.tag .value, because that is important. The .value has messed me up a couple of times. So now that we have got this, I am so excited about this, by the way. You guys have no idea how nice this is going to make it look. Nice. So because we took this thing down, let's just make this a nice offset of 4. Let's do that. Let's see how that works. Honestly, let's see how that works, because I'm flat out curious. It's a little bit better. We still need it to be a little bit higher. Not overwhelmingly high. Let's try like 6. It looks overwhelmingly high there. But in the end, we don't want it to be overwhelmingly high. Roblox Studio, please don't crash. Please don't crash right now. Because I didn't save. And I need this to save. That is perfect. So now, when we do that, dropper 1 should indeed come up. Now, there's still one more thing that we need to do. Tag view text color is equal to script.parent.head.part.brick color. Let's see if that works, and if it doesn't, then I will use a different variable system that I should probably be using anyway, but no, that does not work. So, alright, we've got head, brick color. Let's try color. Let's see if that works. Which, indeed, it might. That does work. Ha 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 ha! Oh, I love this so much. This is gonna be an awesome game. I love this right now. I so love this. You guys have no idea how much I love this. Like, I've been wanting to do this for a while now, but I didn't know how. Alright. So, in terms of object name, I am going to put it to text scaled so that we get the biggest amount of text that we can get. not biggest amount of text, but so that the text is as big as it can possibly get. Like that. That looks awesome. Alright. So now to diagnose the problem of what I misspelled in object. Jack in box dropper 1. So unless the humanoid made it so that, you know what, let's just do JIB dropper 1. Not that, because it won't take that as a name. I cannot type. That's object JIB dropper 1. Actually, nope. That was really dumb, because I know exactly why we aren't actually able to get the dropper to come out. Oh man, is this fun. We have to touch to claim, and then it'll come out. Nice. So now we're faced with the problem of how do we get this to disappear? And this has got to be within here. Or maybe it doesn't. It's got to be within one of these. So I'm going to open up purchase handler. Alright. Wait for child buttons. Okay. So from looking at that, if we put that under head, then we should be absolutely fine. And this is why we do this stuff. I know it took a... Oh. Right, but now all of this stuff is going to be messed up. So script.parent.parent. So script.parent.parent.parent.tag. Dot color. This needs to have an extra dot parent. And so does this. Let's try that. Let's try that and see how that works. That does work. Awesome. Alright. So, I'm just curious of something. Can I test local server 1 player? Okay. So if I wanted to just take a stream and play through this game, I can do that. Cool. So, now we need to worry about the actual dropper and what that is going to look like. So what I'm gonna say is that the dropper script should be fine. I will put in the variables for that in just a minute. But dropper base is what we are going to worry about. I don't want to use the traditional dropper, so I'm gonna adjust things and do it a little bit my way. That's fine. That's fine. That'll stay. That can go. The default base can stay. This needs to get rotated like so. Get moved. We do not have collisions on. So I'm going to do that. Same as with, oh, where is it? Same as with this thing. We're gonna rotate it. Put it through like so. Lower it. And then this piece is just gonna come out, down, and we're going to extend it out. Where's our drop? Nice. So that's what we're gonna have at least the Jack-in-the-Box droppers look like. So let me very quickly just save. So Jack-in-the-Boxes are like that color. So we're gonna stick it to that color, and we're gonna go through, and we don't want brick. Where is it? We want wood planks. Actually, that can stay like that. So can that. The rest of these can become planks, like so. Actually, I changed my mind. I want all of these as planks. Alrighty. So that is the physical look of the dropper. Now what we have to do is how to mesh drop in Roblox Studio. We need to put a mesh dropper in, which, as I have learned by now, is way easier said than done. So first thing that we are going to do is go into our meshes. We shouldn't need drop color in terms of values. Yeah, this will be fine. We're gonna open this up, and actually, we're gonna go in here, rename to UI script. That way we know which script it is, and then we'll end up needing that again in a bit, but this says mesh drop is equal to true. Let me full screen this really fast. Mesh ID, and this is where we need our mesh. So, once again, I apologize for not having like any kind of like actual Jack-in-the-Box mesh So we can get this, just put that in there. Now we can get rid of that. All right. And then right under the size of the drop, if mesh drop is equal to true. So, yes, I did look this up because I am not skilled enough to know this off the top of my head. Do I need... Nope. If mesh drop is equal to true, then m dot mesh id is equal to mesh id. That's supposed to be a dot. Now m dot wait, that's supposed to be m. And then m dot texture id is equal to texture id. And is that it? Okay, and it does not like that apparently. So we're gonna come back in here. Nope, 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 not what I want to do. How did he... Okay, so through the video tutorial I'm watching, I know how we can do this. So we can do that and do the same thing here. Alright, and that should be all we need to do. So let's run this, test if it works, and then we can get into actually creating the big part of the game. Because that's the part that I am most looking forward to. And oh my goodness, did I forget to delete the mesh. Delete. Here we go. Now we should have our game back. So let's run it again. And let's make sure that we touch to claim. Bam. Wait for it, because hopefully it will work. Okay, it's not working. We did something wrong here. That's because I missed a line of code, it looks like. That would certainly explain why. It would also explain why those two things were that. Local, right, there's no capital there, right? Instance.new. Special mesh part. let's try that now. That should have a much better shot at working than anything we've done before. And then we can get into, that and the upgrader, and yeah. I'm really looking forward to developing this game, because this game is going to be awesome. I hope you guys realize that. Why is it doing that? It's not supposed to do that. Okay, it only put out one. For some reason, this is really flawed. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out why this isn't working. Same tycoon kit. :// Alright. Define the output. There's probably a tab for output literally right on my screen, and I'm just missing it. What the heck? Nope. Give me back toolbox. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. That is not at all. There we go. That's what I meant to do. So, view, output. Yes, I can. So, yeah, it's showing as not a part of part.storage.part.mesh. So, let's see. Good call, by the way. Definitely good call. Yeah, I'll try that. Is it going to save my changes? Apparently it is. That's new. I've never seen it do that before. Well, it didn't throw an error this time. So if I can actually remember to go over to here. Please work. Mesh ID is not a valid member of mesh part. I feel really stupid right now. Wow. I bet you it works perfectly fine now. I swear, if that was it, I'm going to, like, punch something. See, this is the struggle of coding. You never know, like, you never know what it's gonna be. That throws you off. Script write access is restricted. Huh. Let me look at my tutorial video again and... Yeah, because it's got the while true do, wait local part instance part. No, that's gonna throw it off. Special. That's not at all how you spell special. Special mesh. Let's try that. See if that worked at all. Because that could have been it. Once we changed the value there, that could have been it. This game is going to take a lot longer to develop, but it's going to look way cooler. Alright. Well, it's creating them. Oh, oh, I know what's happening. We need to define size. And we need to have it at like 0.1, 0.1, and 0.1. We will see if that works. I have my doubts about it, but I'm hoping that it works. Alright, let's see here. Does it work? Nope, still. Hello. Unfortunately, I haven't put the game at, sorry, my words just went kablam. Unfortunately, I don't have the game on public right now. So it's not really possible to be tested. I probably will at the end. So what I've done the last couple of games is I haven't really put much time into them, which hasn't exactly been the best decision. So I'm putting more time into this one, which means probably by the time that I finish the game, I will probably devote an entire episode to having people test it. And hopefully I'll be able to see like the server point of view and have that as the stream, like stuff like that. Oh, come on. If it doesn't give me an option to change the size. So here's the thing. I would agree with that. I would also say that I didn't create this. It's a kit that I found off the internet at one point. Um, and I'm just using it. Um, so if I just do 0, 0, 0. What is that gonna do? It probably would make more sense to have it clone. I just don't know how to make it do that. To be able to... I just don't know how to do that. Leaderboards to money and other stuff. Here, so it says it up there. I'm expecting we're gonna get a giant, yeah. But it does have a leaderboard for cash and all of that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need to find a different mesh. By global and friends. I don't know if I know how to do that. I can look into that for a future video, but off the top of my head, I don't know how to do that. There it goes. All I had to do was just change the, That was fun. All I had to do was just take out the mesh because the size of it was so big. Alright, so that still isn't working. So, need to go into purchase handler. Need to do... Ha! It's under purchase handler where I do that. Alright, that's going to be the next thing we do. Because I know exactly how you do that. Let's see. Alright. So I will see if I can figure this out real quick, but if I can't, we will continue this when we stream this again in a couple of weeks. Because my dinner just arrived. So, alright. I'm going to try to do one thing here and go under UI script and say script dot parent dot transparency. How do you even... Oh, you can't do it from there. Alright, let's see. Size, no. Oh, I don't think I know how to do this. Alright, dot tag view. So, if script dot parent dot parent, wait, so script dot parent dot can collide is equal to false, then this would mean script dot parent dot tag view dot text transparency equals 0, or no, text transparency equals 1. Script dot parent dot object name dot text transparency dot text transparency equals 1. Alright. Let's try that. Worst case, I will mess around with this. I will keep these ideas in mind. They're not bad ideas. No, that's still... Let me try not if, but when. So let me then do while script.parent.can collide is equal to false. Do. So false stuff goes into here, and then true stuff goes into there. What do you mean put if statement? Oh, and that's not gonna run what I want. I think I might have just broken Android Studio, not Android Studio, Roblox Studio. I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll see. Yeah. So instead of this, can I do while game.is active? Nope. Let's see. I really need it to give me some kind of is running. Nope. Alright. Well, script.parent.parent.can collide is equal to true. Then alright. I will try that, and then I've got to go eat dinner. Script.parent.parent.changed connect function and then alright, so then there it goes. If script.parent.parent can collide equal false, then these two, control X, control V, play. Hopefully this works. It is going to be really hard for me to not develop this. Oh boy, that's not a good error to see. So, let's get rid of this. Now, let's try that. Alright, we get our values back. That's a good thing. So, touch to claim. There we go. Thank you. Thank you a lot for that. I don't know why it took me so long to get there. But since my dinner has been here for 8 minutes, and my parents are probably going to kill me for being late to dinner, thank you guys for watching. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. And I hope to see you guys back in Sunday's video or in next week's live stream.